Yo, I'm Byron Gold and I'm a vocal practitioner here at the Lyric Theatre. I was taking this role because I really enjoy helping young people and just helping people in general find their voice. So I really I said my last performance was at the O2 and I was supporting Key Sweat. Well, I don't know what the expectation was because a lot of people didn't know who I was at that time. But my expectation of me was just to go out there, have a good time and just try and be positive with music and make people feel my music. That was the main thing for me. So normally just like a 15-minute or half an hour vocal warm-up, and then with the BVs we get together, backing vocalist, and we just do like a group warm-up and then we go over the song. Just scales, major scales, just breathing exercise. Like, not really, but more to do with posture, just standing positive and just like back straight and just not slouching, that type of stuff. They held every Tuesday night for a term. So every term, for 12 weeks for a term, if that makes sense. And the aim is for young people aged between 13 to 19. We've got some slightly ones older this term though. For them just to have fun doing creative vocals, finding their voice, and being comfortable with their own vocal identity. That's the main objective. Things like breathing from your diaphragm, controlling your breath control, breathing in for certain amounts of time and exhaling in certain amounts of time, and doing scales, major scales, arpeggios, octaves, legato notes, that type of stuff really kind of just flexes the vocal cords, flexes the vocal muscle to make it strong and have more stamina. But generally, most singers will try to stay away from dairy products, like things like milk and chocolate and things that are heavy in starch and heavy in acid as well, can really kind of give your vocal cords a bad effect when you're singing. Well, breathing is like it's a petrol to a car really. If you can't breathe, you can't really sing. If you're not breathing right, you're not supporting your voice, and then therefore if you're not supporting your voice, you're going to damage it because it means you're singing from your throat. So eventually you're going to get things like vocal nodules and vocal lumps, which you hear about a lot about in industry singers, which is quite a shame because vocal nodules, once you get them, they're pretty much there for life unless you can get them lasered out. But then even then there's always going to be some kind of scarring. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, again, it depends on the level of the singer. I mean, if they're really advanced and they've got a lot of vocal stamina and they've got like a really strong voice, then a warm-up is less irrelevant. But really, every singer should want to warm up because you want to know where your break is as well. And everybody's got a break. And sometimes, depending on the day you have, it could be high, it could be low. And every singer should know where their break is before they open up their mouth to sing. So my top tips for good singing practice is: number one, always exercise your voice. Number two, always stretch your voice. What I mean by stretching, just every day or every week, try and go to a new place in your voice that you haven't gone to before, but not for too long, just as long as it feels good. And number three, I'd say look the health of your voice, look after your voice. Regular rests, lubricated with lots of water, room temperature water. And yeah, I guess that would be it. 1, 2, 3.
Reach out and touch.